Sometimes the most exciting things in ICP don't arrive with fanfare. They arrive quietly through a link or a tweet that suddenly changes everything. And today is one of those days. Caffeine AI officially launches on the internet computer, giving every user 250 free credits daily to build decentralized applications straight from plain English prompts. Before we get started, a quick note. If you enjoyed these deep dives into Web3 and ICP innovation, consider supporting Ledger Live through the donation details in the description. Your support helps us keep covering the projects that actually shape the ecosystem. All right, let's unpack what this launch really means and explore how projects like BUILDR, BIT10, Odin Fun, and Console Social are showing us the future of AI powered Web3. Let's start with something that feels like it came straight from a sci fi workshop. Dexter, the chief architect behind the BUILDR project, has just released something called the Caffeine Acceleration Guide. It's available publicly at the link given in the description. And if you are a developer or even just AI curious, this might be one of the most practical documents you will read this month. So, what is it exactly? It's a step by step manual that teaches you how to build decentralized applications with Caffeine AI. It's a system that literally turns plain English into working code. The beauty of Caffeine Accelerator is in how it approaches AI as a creative partner. Dexter doesn't just talk about writing code, he talks about expressing ideas clearly. The guide teaches you how to talk to Caffeine the way an architect would brief their design team, like start small, define the core features first, layer complexity gradually, and keep your language simple and conversational. He is basically teaching prompt engineering for decentralized development. Now, if you have ever tried working with generative AI for code, you will know how easy it is to confuse the system. Too much jargon, overcomplicated instructions, or prompts that contradict each other. Caffeine Accelerator tackles that head on. It walks users through common mistakes, shows how to structure workflow diagrams, and even how to roll back to previous drafts if something breaks. The tone isn't academic, it's practical. You can tell it was written by someone who has spent hours debugging prompts and rebuilding from scratch. Dexter even says in the release, Caffeine Accelerator is about learning how to express what you want to build. It's less about the code and more about how you communicate with the system. That's powerful shift in thinking. Because for years, software creation has been about learning the syntax, the technical language that computers understand. But now we are entering an age where it's about teaching the computer to understand us. Caffeine Accelerator isn't a standalone thing. It's part of BUILDR's broader mission, and that's to get more people experimenting with Caffeine AI and to build a real community around it. BUILDR even launched its own token on Pump Fun, which is a Solana-based platform that's become known for turning community-driven projects into viral experiments. And what's interesting about BUILDR is that it doesn't just talk about decentralization, it actually demonstrates it. The project includes real world examples like a PvP arena and a developer marketplace, both powered by Caffeine AI. These examples aren't just for show. They are proof that you can take an idea, describe it in plain English, and watch Caffeine build out a functioning app layer by layer. Dexter calls BUILDR an experiment in open collaboration and transparency. And honestly, that phrase sums up where the best of Web3 is heading. Less hype, more open building, less mystery, more shared learning. Now, here is where it all connects because the wait is officially over. Caffeine AI launches publicly on the internet computer, and it's doing something that's turning heads even outside the ICP community, where every user now gets 250 free credits daily to build, test, and deploy apps using natural language. Think about that. You can literally go from idea to deployment without writing a single line of code, just by describing what you want. This is a major leap forward, not just for AI assisted development, but for accessibility. Up until now, building decentralized applications required a fairly steep learning curve. You had to understand backend logic, tokens, canisters, front ends, and hosting. But now, Caffeine AI handles that complexity for you. It interprets plain English instructions and turns them into full stack live web apps. like complete with backend logic and front-end deployment, all running natively on the internet computer. And with those 250 daily credits, anyone can try it. No paywalls, no subscriptions, just an open invitation to build. Over the past few weeks, early testers have been pushing Caffeine's limits. Some have built dashboards that update in real time. Others created prototype marketplaces, token ledger tools, or small games. One of the best parts of this rollout is how community driven it's been. Testers have been sharing their builds and prompts across social channels, refining features through feedback. It feels like early GitHub energy, but faster and more fluid. According to ICP Insider, which was the first to break the story, the credit system isn't just a promotional feature, it's a cornerstone. It's designed to make AI assisted building feel accessible, fun, and repeatable. You log in, you describe your idea, and your credits power the AI to do the heavy lifting. Every 24 hours, your credits refresh like a daily fuel up for creativity. Here is what's really worth thinking about. With Caffeine AI, we are seeing the start of a new kind of workspace. Developers no longer have to code line by line. Instead, they guide an AI system like a creative assistant. And because everything runs natively on ICP, the output isn't just mockups or demos, it's live, deployable apps. The visual editor lets you modify structure and design on the fly. The autonomous build engine connects the parts together, handles logic, and pushes updates automatically. And the result, something that used to take a team of developers weeks, can now happen in minutes. And here is where BUILDR's mission aligns perfectly with this. It's not just about getting developers to use Caffeine. It's about building a shared language for collaborative AI creation. When you think about it, AI and blockchain are natural partners. AI brings automation and adaptability. Blockchain brings trust and transparency. Caffeine sits right at that intersection, giving you an AI that not only builds but deploys apps on a tamper proof decentralized network. Speaking of growth and accessibility, another project making headlines is BIT10, the crypto index fund that tracks the top 10 cryptocurrencies. BIT10 has now launched on Binance Smart Chain, which means it's live across three major networks: Definity, Base, and now BSC. That's a big deal because it makes the fund more reachable for users across different ecosystems. If you are on Binance Smart Chain, you can now interact with BIT10 without having to bridge assets or switch wallets. The concept is simple but powerful. Instead of managing multiple tokens yourself, you hold one that represents exposure to the top 10 cryptos. It's crypto indexing simplified for the Web3 age. The BIT10 team says they will soon release a demo video showing the platform's core features, and their focus on transparency and ease of use seems to resonate with users looking for passive, diversified exposure. The link, by the way, it's in the description below if you want to check it out. And while we are talking numbers, here is another headline worth noting. The combined market capitalization of the top 10 runes has now exceeded $850 million. And get this, 7 of those launched on Odin Fun, which accounts for more than 70% of that total market value. Analysts are pointing out that Odin Fun is becoming the dominant platform for rune-based launches, shaping how digital collectible markets behave. Some see it as a sign of strong ecosystem consolidation, while others caution about over-dependence on a single platform. But either way, the takeaway is clear. Runes are not fading hype. They are becoming structured, platform-driven economies where performance depends on ecosystem strength and early adoption. Finally, let's end with something that blends utility and aesthetics beautifully. Console Social, created by Anvil. It's a social networking platform that runs entirely in your browser. No app, no download, no data tracking. Just clean minimalist interaction. What makes Console special is that it's powered by Caffeine AI and built entirely on chain. That means every interaction, every post, every connection lives on decentralized infrastructure. No hidden databases, no third party control. This is what the future of social could look like: command driven, private, and fully transparent. You can try it yourself at the link given in the description below. So that's where things stand right now. Caffeine AI is live. Caffeine Accelerator Guide is out, and projects like BIT10, Odin Fun, and Console Social are showing just how much is possible when AI and Web3 come together. The tools are ready, the platforms are ready, and the opportunity is yours. Experiment, explore, and see what you can create with those daily credits. If you found this video useful, consider supporting Ledger Live through the donation details in the description. It helps us keep covering the projects and stories that matter most in the ICP ecosystem. At the end of the day, AI isn't here to replace your creativity. It's here to build beside you. So go ahead, start building, and see how far your ideas can go.